Hello everyone, it's a great pleasure to attend the Asia Cruise Forum, but I do miss the opportunity to be there in person with you due to all these travel restrictions we still have here from China. Let's talk about MAC and our business after the pandemic. Where do we stand? So MAC Cruises, firstly, is a part of the MAC Group. We are a leading privately owned shipping and logistics conglomerate based in Switzerland with over 300 years of maritime heritage. There are a few sectors of the business of MAC Group, but basically we are operating either in cargo shipping or passenger shipping. So for cargo shipping, we have the world's largest container line, which is the Mediterranean shipping line, shipping company, which is also based in Geneva. And then in the cruise side, we have the world's third largest cruise brand, MAC Cruises. We are also the market leader in Europe, South America, South Africa, and also the Gulf region. On top of the cruises, contemporary cruise brand, we are also operating a ultra luxurious brand. It's called Explorer Journeys, and also we are also having the ferry brands, GNV and SNV. They are the largest ferry operator in the Med region. So also we are owning the one of the world's largest container terminal operators called TIL. And of course, the last but not least, we own also MAC Foundation, which serves it's a non-profitable organization and serves the group to implement the marine conservation, humanitarian, and sustainable development commitments for the group. According to our sustainability strategy, we have pledged to achieve the net zero greenhouse gas emission for marine operation by the year 2050. And then, it's also one important milestone is to build our LNG-driven ship. This has been started, and then the first ship will be entering into service this year, in winter 2022. And then another two more will join the fleet in the coming 2 years, 2023 and 2024. So apart of sharing some of the news on the project, I'd like to also to share with you the entire picture of MAC's restart. Currently, we are operating 19 ships. All of them are everywhere in the world. You can see in Northern Europe, in West Med, in East Med, in Middle East, and even in North America. They are operating smoothly and successfully. And then maybe you can notice there's nothing moving in Asia, especially the Northeast Asia, where we used to deploy ships, because we still look forward to see the opening of the policy to allow us to deploy one of our most advanced and beautiful flagships to this region. That's why I believe this forum is so important for us to initiate the discussion and the dialogue to enable us to come back to Asia sooner. So with this, I would like to suggest, this is my last slide, and also it's a very important slide for us to discuss today. We hope that together we can unlock the new beginning in Northeast Asia. We appreciate the Korean government, especially the Ministry of Ocean and Fishery, and the Jeju provincial government for hosting this Asia Cruise Forum 2022. It's the first one in our region, in the Northeast Asia region. After the pandemic, it's so important. I'm so glad that we can make this happen. But I believe this will be a very important platform to bring the cruise line industry in this Northeast Asia together. And we should discuss the common, the topics of the common interest to understand how we can realize our, goal, a common goal to bring back our beautiful ships here. So we believe, only when we look at, where the international cruise industry have come through, what we can do, in terms of protection, in terms of offering environmental protection, environmentally friendly operation, then, we'll make the government in the region give them more reason to believe, we have the ability to bring value to this region. So that's why, we believe it's a time for the regional governments and the nations to start to discuss, what we should do for this cruise industry, which was one of the most ambitious and fast-growing and popular region for all the international cruise lines before the pandemic. So it's a huge contrast between our current, stage versus, the pre-pandemic our achievement and position. So from an international cruise line, we believe there are a few things that we need to do. Firstly, we need to make sure there is a recognized and agreed protocol to be used in our region by all these three nations, because we are talking about cruises from China to Japan or to Korea. So we need to be sure that this protocol shall be accepted by all the three nations in order we really can start the operation, start to move the ships here, including not only what are the measures and standards on board, but more importantly should be what shall be the measures or maybe the emergency plan, contingency plan, between the ship and the local ports, meaning ship and shore. So a ship and the shipping line can never do this alone, because we need to receive a lot of support from the local regional government. In case, something like, some positive cases happen on board, what shall we do? What can we do? And then, this is needs to be agreed before we can deploy the ship. This is a important key. Another one I believe, is the government should look at cruise as better protected and than the normal, flight group travels. So can we maybe suggest the government, especially Jeju government and the Korean government, to give the pilot opportunity to the cruise line as a pilot, travel from China before the flight travel, because it's better to control. You can easily control all the passengers with all the technologies and the protocols we are using. It's safer as well. So with that, I do hope, we come together, we can, agree on the protocols, we can agree on the next steps, and then this will be only possible with the normal and sizable operation in the region in order to regain our strategic position in the global market. So I thank you for your attention, and I hope we can see each other very soon in person.